Up back there, there's a UPS that was recommended that be installed with the system, and that's a 1200 watt unit, and it'll run the boiler for about 5 hours minimum. If power goes out for whatever reason, the circulator and microprocessor it'll stay up. Up on the stack is a draft inducer, and I needed this because of my short chimney, and it too is recommended that you put it in with this unit. Comes on with when the microprocessor turns on the main induction fan. And interestingly enough, this thing runs extremely cool as far as stack temperatures. I have not measured it, but this has been here a month, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but down here right off the back of the flue is a UPC label, and it's still there, hasn't burned, charred, changed color, and pretty impressive. I can just in the chimney when a unit's running, it's well within tolerable limits. There, the induction fan just turned on. What it does, the unit is programmed to, right now anyway, to flush itself every 6 minutes, and that helps keep the gasification going. Now let's see here. Let me come around here. Just a massive amount of pipes. You want to shock sometime, go and price out heavy duty copper fittings. Pretty amazing what they're charging for this stuff now. On the supply side, I have both domestic hot water and hot water baseboard heat in the house. All the pipes run between, my building is about 30 feet from the house, and it's about 6 feet in the ground. It's 12 by 12. I've got a rubber membrane around the top, rubber membrane over the roof, and I've always wanted to build an underground structure, and well, it's not totally underground. It's down about 6 feet or so, and it's just worked out well. It's been here many years. I have a heavily insulated pipe, 4-inch sewer pipe between the building and the house. Heads out there, and all the domestic hot water and hot water for the radiators, baseboard radiators, go out through this pipe into the house. Within the tank, they're what they call 4-inch buns. They're about 2.5 feet long, 4-inch in diameter, copper finned mechanisms that thread into the side of the tank, and actually I have two of them. One's there and one's down at the other end of the tank, which you can't see, and hopefully I can hook that other bun up to solar hot water and keep that for domestic hot water in the summertime. Down below there is the circulator for the house. Thermostat in the house controls the temperature. When the house calls for heat, the relay is activated, turns on the relay, which activates this ugly looking zone valve. Has an end switch, the end switch closes, fires up the relays, and the circulator pump comes on. It circulates hot water to the house, and as a matter of fact, right now the house is calling for heat and the zone valve is open. I just have one zone, small house, don't need a bunch of zones. Easily keeps the house at whatever temperature I want. Usually it's quite warm because it's getting old and I like it warm. All told, I've got, let's see here, I'm between $9,500 and $10,000 invested in this system. That includes all of the pipe, the tanks, modifications to the tanks, you name it. It's about $10K for this system, and the Model 25 is rated at 85,000 BTUs. The only cleaning that this requires this little lever right here, this is a Model 25 Super, and on the Supers they have what they call turbulators, and you just take this lever and actuate it back and forth, and it moves some turbulators, as they call them, inside, and just scrapes the inside, and all the ash falls to the bottom, and you just scrape it out the bottom. Okay, what everybody loves to do that owns a gasification boiler is this. This is the reason we buy these things. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Nice blue flame from wood. And those are, you can see the amount of ash, there's just no ash. Those are special ceramic blocks. Everything is installed as ceramic. Sounds like a small jet engine running. While I've got that open, I don't like to leave it open too long. Show you this little gizmo I made here yesterday for cleaning this thing out. Now, I'm not sure why they don't give you something like this. They give you tools, but they don't work well. This is a little device I made that just reaches up inside here, and you can pull the ashes out what's there. And then flip it over and reach down the side and pull ashes out. Took me about 10 minutes to make that. I'll show you with a light on here. Anyway, that's why I spent the money right there. That is one hot fire. Okay. And there's that tool I made. Nice little wood handle. And it just fits the flutes perfectly. And you pull the ashes out of the flutes, and then when you want to get on the side of the flute, you just turn it upside down and pull the ashes out. Works really good. Piece of 3/8 rebar and some scrap steel I had, and a part of a doll. Can't beat it.